everyone, and welcome to the new channel. Welcome to the Mining King YouTube channel. And I went with King with the double I's is because that's just my gamer tag that I use associated with my account. So I kind of made it a little bit of, with gaming a little bit just to have my tag in there. But welcome everyone. We changed from Gamer Bargains to the Mining King channel. So we're just going to be focusing only on crypto here. I felt like there was too many. There was PC building, PC cleaning, gaming, crypto. I felt like it was just kind of all over the place, and maybe I wasn't able to attract everybody I'd like to the channel. So it's kind of getting a little mixed. So I like to just focus. So we're just going to do crypto mining, mainly GPU mining, but we'll probably do a little bit of Chia and some other coins, but mainly GPU mining because that's my focus. So today we're going to be looking at the RX 6700xt, and we're going to be doing some overclocks. I'm going to be doing them in person a little bit and showing you how I do this, like if I just got this card and what I'm going to be doing. So I've already figured out what the the best hash rate is, but we're going to go over, and I'm just going to show you exactly how it would be if I was looking at this card just like I bought it from the store today. So let's get right into it. So here we are here in my farm, and we're just gonna delete all these power limits because actually the power limit doesn't even really need to even be set. This actually power limits itself, which is kind of weird. I don't know why. But so now I will be doing another video, so stay tuned for that. It'll be my next video. Will be how to get your RX 6700xt to actually pull up in Hive, because there has been some issues, and I'm going to show you what I had to do to get mine to register on mine, because it would just it would come up, and then it would come up just as a GPU. But what would happen is it would just be red, so it wouldn't be able to mine. So, what would happen is it would just be red. It would say like missing GPU, but it would have the name of the GPU, and it just wouldn't mine anything. So it took me a long time to figure it out and to actually get it going. So here I stopped the miner, so you should be stopping here any second, hopefully. There it goes. All right, so we're going to restart this thing all fresh. We're going to restart. So I am using Team Red Miner, and I am mining to Hive on Pool. So whenever I'm using Team Red, I always use Team Red Miner. And if you don't know what Team Red is, that's AMD. So that's the best, to me, the most successful miner for the AMD cards. I've tried Phoenix Miner and all kinds of other miners that say that they can work with AMD, but there's always little problems. I have more problems with them than I do with this one, so I stick with this one. So, there has been, times where I had problems with this, but it's just not as bad. So we're going to let the card go up, and then, this video is going to be on Ethereum. So my next video, after I show you how I got it working, on the following video after that, I'll be doing another video on Ravencoin. So this is just going to be our out-of-the-box settings. They're, out of the box. So we're using Team Red Miner, and then our pool is Hive on. Okay. So let's go over here to our our farmer here. See what he's doing. So right out of the box, he's at 120 watts. He's already at 43 megahash, which is pretty much what he's going to get anyways. But I mean, so out of the box, he's at, what was that? 4341. Let's give her another refresh. Okay, 4341. And we're going to use our little calculator here, because we're going to need that to figure out our efficiency. So we're doing 43.41 at 120 watts. So our efficiency is going to be 43.41 divided by 120. That gives us about 36.17, which, that's actually not that bad, really. I mean, yeah, there is more efficient stuff out there, but that's really not that bad out of the box. So these cards are a little tricky, and the reason for that is they're not like regular Polaris cards. They're kind of more like the 5600 and the 5700s. So these can only be overclocked so far. So if you've ever used these in Windows, you know that this thing can only go up to 2100 megahertz, okay? So, and it won't go no higher than that. So, so here we'll do, on the memory core, we'll do 100 on the memory core, and we'll just see what happens. We'll see if we drop hash, we pick hash up. So we'll see what happens here. Give her a few minutes here. You might have picked up. It might not even picked anything up. That might just be like on my part not letting it go all the way on the out of the box settings here. So right now at 100, we have literally not picked up anything. So, but we'll go down here. I'll let it do its thing, and I'm going to say 100 on the memory with no power limit. Okay, doing Team Red again. Hive on. Going to go over here, back to our miner, and we're going to just give another refresh. And yeah, it really hasn't changed. You can actually even put the same number because it could just account for like, the spike in it going up and down. So really, we haven't even really. You haven't got anything yet. Still haven't got nothing, okay? Now let's do 200. So here, we'll skip up a little bit. We'll skip up 250. So, whenever you play on the card, you just kind of skip around a little bit and do jumps, right? So obviously 100 wasn't enough. Let's do 250, and we'll see if it does anything, right? So while it's doing its thing, I'm going to type the next command line here. All right. So now let's look at 1075 on the memory. Now, this is exactly what it would be in Windows. So you take 1075 times 2, you get 2150, okay? That is the exact number that you can overclock to in Windows, right? So let's just do a little something here. What if I just up this, we'll say by 5. I'll do 1080, and we'll see if it will go higher, right? And most likely what's going to happen is the hash rate's actually going to drop back off. So, and that happens on the 5600 XTs and the 5700 XTs and stuff like that, is AMD has only allowed you to push this core this hard, and it won't go any higher. So it's not like NVIDIA cards, where they kind of give you that free roam. Those are in the earlier cards. So, see, you won't even notice a difference. Here I'll do 1100, and it won't go up at all. So, now, as you can see, though, I don't have to regulate the core. I mean, we'll try to take it down, but I already know from experience that you really can't, because it becomes unstable. So as you can see right here, look, we've already lost hash rate. We only bumped it up by 25 megahertz on the memory. So, and it already started dropping its hash rate. This is the magic number, 1075. That's what you can do. So right now it was 46.65 at 120. And that's going to give us an efficiency of 46.65 divided by 120 of 38.880. Yeah, I didn't mean to zoom that up. 38.87. So it's not super efficient, but it's pretty good. It's pretty up there. Now let's do what I always do. Let's try to limit our power. So I already know, though, from previous experience, though, that we're not going to be able to do this. So let's do 100 watts, and let's see what happens. So we're at 46.67 on the mega hash right now. Let's see if it'll actually go down. Oh, she hasn't gone down yet. I'll click apply again. Sometimes you have to resend your tweaks a few times. There we go. So now we are 99 watts on our memory here. Now we also dropped off, you know what I mean, 4 mega hash right there. But let's just do a test here and see what our so let's see if that's where it's going to stay at. We're going to check the efficiency on this now. So it's at 42.62. So we're going to go 42.62 divided by 100. And that should actually give us 42.62 efficiency. So we did drop a little bit in as far as our hash power, but our efficiency went up pretty significantly. So because we dropped our wattage, right? So yeah, we're at 42.62%. So our efficiency went up. Our efficiency went up about 4%, which is pretty good. So let's see. We have Hive on pool. Okay, now let's do one more, and let's just hit a refresh again and see. Yeah, see, it dropped even more. So it actually went even more because I didn't let it load. So actually, it went down to 36. So it went down to 36.66. So, or no, 62. So that efficiency is actually wrong. We're at 36.62 efficiency. Okay. So we just found out which ones are going to be our best setting here. And this card is pretty cut and dry when it comes to overclocks. So your best setting is going to be for Ethereum is going to be at 46.65 at 120 for 36.17% efficiency, and we got 1075 memory and then no PL set. In my particular case, I didn't have to set the power limit, but if you don't, I would say I'm going to put at 120 watts. So that way, maybe your card doesn't do what mine does, and you have to manually set the thing. Mine actually just did that from the get-go. So, so this is our efficiency. I already checked this card. It's pretty cut and dry. There's not a lot of wiggle room for this, so which is kind of sad. So I'll reset that. So my next video I will show you. You must use not the current version of Hive, the most current stable version of Hive, not the new beta versions, because I had mine all the way up to date and it wasn't working. So I actually downgraded to the most current Hiveos image, and it actually got the miner to work. So I'll be doing a video on showing you guys how to do that. So once again, thank you everyone, and we hit 150 subscribers today. I appreciate everybody, and once again, the channel has changed to the Mining King channel. So I will see you guys next time.